Hi, welcome, bienvenidos. It's your girl Yessie, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my favorites for the month of March. So if you're interested, hola amigas, besties. So like I mentioned, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorites, and I have quite a bit of makeup, so why don't we just jump in. So let's start with the face. I've really been into this moisturizer. This is Tatcha, the water cream. This is really nice for like under your makeup. So when I'm on the go, I can use this product and moisturize my face, and it absorbs quickly to the skin. So yeah, I've been on the days where I'm like on the go, I'll use that, but it's really good and hydrating, and it absorbs very quickly. Now for the days that I have a little bit of time, I've really been enjoying these new products, skin products by MAC. This is the MAC HyperReal Serumizer, and this is the Skin Canvas Balm, and I use these two together. So first I go in with the Serumizer, and then after a couple minutes I go in with the Skin Canvas Balm. And yeah, these two are fantastic together. This is quite the match. And on the days that I have used this, I feel like it's made a difference in my skin. It looks so hydrated, so plump, so flawless. And yeah, I've really been enjoying this, that I might invest into the full size. These are the minis because I wanted to try it out, but even minis were expensive. So, but they were worth it. And it has this really nice like flowery scent. It's really nice. It's nothing too crazy, you know. Upon application it goes away, it doesn't linger. But yeah, I've really been enjoying these two. I've been wearing it constantly, but of course when I'm on the go, I use this one too, and this one is just as good, but this one absorbs quickly. The other two, you have to give it a couple of minutes for it to really set on the skin. Because if you apply, like especially the balm after the serumizer, if you apply your foundation quickly after that, it kind of like moves around. So just the key to that, give it a couple minutes to absorb into your skin. So that's what I've been enjoying for like prepping the skin. Let's see, for face palettes, I'm sorry, not face pads, eyeshadow palettes, I've really been into this Too Faced Italian Spritz palette. So I've been doing looks with it, I've been doing shorts with it, off camera I've been using it a lot just for like pops of color, of course. And oh my gosh, oh, and it has a citrusy scent. But I've really been enjoying this color. I think this would be perfect for like the springtime, just because of all the beautiful vibrant colors. So yeah, if you're in the market, I would say, you know, go to the store, Ulta, swatch it, and you know, see if this is something that you would use. But I've been having a lot of fun with this palette, and I am not going to be putting it down because I really do truly enjoy it. By the end of this, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be so bored of me talking about this palette. But yeah, this caught me off guard. I really didn't think it was going to, like, you know, I don't know. I really didn't think I was going to like it this much, but I do. Highly recommend, highly recommend. And they blend so easily, so no issues there. The other palette that I've been using quite a lot too was this Colourpop Flirty Talk eyeshadow palette. This palette has like all the pink tones, red tones. This came out for Valentine's Day Of course, I wasn't able to really use it then because of my surgery, but come March, you know, I created a couple looks with it. I think it looks so pretty, so girly, and these are my vibes, you know, pink, red, you know, as you all know. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. Even for something so like minimal, I'll just use one of the pink shades for all over the lid, and then use one of these for the inner corner to brighten it up. But it's a really nice palette that I've really been using. Now for the days that I want to be a little bit more natural, I can't stop using this palette. This is essential for everything. It has all the colors that you could possibly need, and I've been using this plus, which brings me to my next product, is this liquid shadows. Now these are from Moira, and these are just fantastic. But the key to these is, even though they're liquid, you have to have a good primer underneath these because they will crease like crazy. It has happened to me, and even though I use my, like I always use my MAC, but they still crease. So I've been using my glitter glue and they don't budge. So you have to use a really good, I guess, glitter primer. That's the only way that I'm able to really use them. But I love the colors. I love the shades. They're really like, they're like really metallic, I would say. I can't explain it, but they're really, really pretty. So I've been using this in conjunction with this palette. So yeah, I love them. And now back to Colourpop. I bought some of the blushes and a highlighter. So I bought the blushes in Woo Me, which is this red one, and Hot to Touch, which is this pink one. And I've really been loving these two. The formula is fantastic. They go really nicely on the skin. They're buildable. So they're not as pigmented on like first when you first apply it, but you can definitely build it up, and they go on really nicely. So I've really been enjoying these two. And I bought one highlighter, which is You're Glowing, because it's a champagne shade. And these are the types of highlighters that I usually gravitate towards. So I just bought one, trying to be more conscious. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this formula. So if you in the market for blushes or highlighter, I think these were really good. And again, these were part of the Flirty Talk collection, so I'm sure it's still available on the Colourpop website. So yeah, give it a try. Another blush that I've really been enjoying is this blush by House of Labs. This is in the shade Pomelo Peach, and this is so beautiful on the skin. It's just this peachy shade that I'm dying to use come spring. This is gonna look so pretty. You're gonna look so fresh. The formula with these is just A1. Like, she nailed it. They go on so buttery, so soft, and they're pigmented, but they diffuse so seamlessly. So I would highly recommend. The VIB sale is coming up, so I'm telling you, just get one. Get one. I'm probably not gonna get more because I don't need any more blushes in my collection, but I love this formula. So yes, I love. Alrighty, and now on to powders. I've gotten back to my NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. Now how I use this is, you know, after I set my under eye with my loose powder, I go in with this just in my T-zone, and I swear my face looks flawless. And you know what? I think this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless powder that I love so much. I just ended up getting a shade lighter for that powder, but I think this is just as good. I really love how my makeup looks when I use this powder. So I've really been into this powder. So, and it's only like $9. So I would definitely recommend go to Ulta, Target, Walmart. You'll find it everywhere. Give these a try. And I'm not into like powders like that. I'm more of a loose powder type of gal, but you know, I'm trying to step outside the box and use other products, and yeah, I've really been into it. This was sitting in my collection for quite a while, but I'm like, no, you have to try new things. And good thing I did, because I really enjoy this powder. Alrighty, so now for the last bits of makeup. So I have these two lip liners from Buxom. These are the Plumping lip liners, okay? I have it in High Def Honey and Dangerous Dolly. Of course, I have my brown and I have my pink. Of course, I have to have one of each. But these are really nice. Now, you won't feel anything for the first couple of minutes, but after a while, after like I want to say 5 minutes, that's when you feel the tingle, and it gets a bit extreme. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, I've never ever heard of a plumping lip liner, but I mean, you feel it. And you know, I overline my top lip up just a little bit because they're uneven, so you can feel the burn on the edge of the lips with these. But it's nothing, I mean, it's intense, but it's only for a couple of minutes and then it kind of goes away. And I'm not sure if they do plumping at all. Maybe just a tad bit, I would say, but they're good. They're very creamy and they're very pigmented, which I love. And it's a twisty, you don't have to sharpen, so I like that. So I've really been into these, even though, you know, the tingly gets a little bit intense for a bit, but it's nothing that I'm like, okay, well, I can't use these. It's nothing, it's bearable, I would say. But I've been gravitating a lot to these lip liners. So I would definitely recommend, of course on sale, because I think they're $20-something, which is insane. So wait for a coupon or wait till they're on sale and then purchase maybe one, see if you like it, but it's bearable. Along with that, I also did buy the Buxom, what are these called? The Collagen Infused Lip Serums. With these, I don't feel too much of a plumping. I think I feel it more with the lip liners than with these. I just like the shades. But these are $28 regular priced. So I would say wait for a sale at 20%. But they're really nice on the lips. They have this little, they have this shine to them, which is really nice for like an everyday. I really like these, and they're very comfortable too, so you know. Alrighty, and on to the last products. So I've really been enjoying this, what's it called, this scalp scrubber. I usually do it with my fingers, but you know, I bought this and I feel like it makes a difference, and it really gets into it and really like what can I say, I don't know, it makes a big difference using this on my scalp, because it's very gentle. I can be a little harsh, and with nails, you know, this feels more like a massage. So I've really been enjoying this, and I feel like it's made a difference with, you know, my hair, how healthy it looks, how long it's gotten. So I mean, it's multiple things, but I think this helps a lot. I've really been enjoying this. I use it on my daughters as well. Whenever, you know, it's wash day, I use it on both their little heads. And yeah, they like it. They feel like they're having the salon experience, if you will. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And I got mine from Amazon, which was very inexpensive. So, but I think now you can find it everywhere. Target, I've seen it at Target, Walmart, you know. I'm always on Amazon, so that's why I got it from there. But they're available anywhere. So yeah. And the next thing that I want to give a shout out to is this. It's this thingy right here. I bought it. It comes in a pack of 3. But this is such a lifesaver. I like to change my bracelets depending on, you know, if I wear gold, silver, and you know, before I used to wait till, you know, my boyfriend would come home, or so I can ask him to, you know, change them. Now with this, you can easily just clamp your bracelet to this and then just tie it yourself. So these are really good. I've been using this for basically the entire month. I've switched my bracelets so many times and it feels so good. I don't have to ask anyone. I don't have to bother anyone. So I think that was a great invention. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but that comes in handy. Okay, so definitely recommend that. I got it from Amazon as well, and it comes in a pack of 3, and I think it was less than $10, I believe. Yeah. And the next product is actually this spoolie right here. So this spoolie is called Beauty Spatulas, and it came in a pack of 4. It has 2 little ones, and then it has 2 big ones, right? And what I do with these is, like, for example, when I'm done with my concealer, I'll just take the stopper out and I'll put this inside the concealer and just scoop it out so you can use the product. You can also do it with foundations. You can do it with whatever makeup products that you have. So yeah, I like to get into it just because, you know, sometimes the wand, the concealer one, doesn't get all the way inside. So these come in handy because you can stick it all the way inside and just scoop it out. So I've really been enjoying these. And if you saw my project pan update, you'd seen that I finished 2 concealers, which who does that? Who am I? But I'm happy and I'm proud, and yeah. And thanks to this little guy right here, I was able to scoop everything out. So these come in handy. I'll make sure to link them down in the description box. And lastly, I have 2 books. I had to stop for a while just because I had a lot going on, but I'm back to reading my books, and I have 2 to recommend. I have this one. It's called 4,000 Weeks Time Management for Mortals. This is by Oliver Burkeman. This is a really good book, and this is not so much like for time management, but it's just an eye-opener, basically telling you, like, you know, a human being lives for 4,000 weeks, which if you calculate that, that's about 80 years. And it kind of like makes you realize how little we're on this earth and how you should be in the moment and appreciate everything that you go through. Kind of, it was really an eye-opener. Me as a mom, sometimes I get caught up with like chores and getting things done and keeping the house tidy and stuff, because, you know, I have kids and I want everything to be perfect. But sometimes I get caught up doing all those things that sometimes, you know, I may miss, you know, doing puzzles with my kids or playing video games with my kids, you know. So it's like, I don't know, this was such a refresher, that it kind of made me change or prioritize my daily task, if you will. Like, stuff still gets done, but spending time and being in the moment, like capturing those moments with my kids or with everything else, I treasure more. So, you know, the chores can, you know, wait a couple hours, you know, maybe when the kids are asleep, and then I can do whatever I gotta do. But this is a really good book. I recommend everyone to read it. It was such a refresher, if you will. And that's all on that. And then the other book that I recommend is this Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results, Atomic Habits. Now this book is good for, like, you know, basically building small habits that will help you in the long run. So it kind of made me think of stuff that I do, and it's been working. And I've noticed that I've been picking up on certain things that I didn't like to do before, and I've been building these small habits with myself, with my kids, and now it's kind of like very like second nature, like they're just doing it. You know, before I had to like remind them, do this, do that. So yeah, it's been working, and I'm really happy with these two books. So yeah, definitely I recommend if you want to read books, if you love reading books. But yeah, these are all my favorites for the month of March. Let me know what are your favorites at the moment. I like to know. But yeah, that's all for me today. So I really hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.